Welcome back to a brand new video. Glaive just dropped his debut album, I Care So Much That I Don't Care At All, last Friday, so we're gonna tier list it. Already did the album reaction, so go make sure you check that out if you haven't already. Let's go ahead and jump into my tier list review now. So we're gonna go in order of the track list. So the first song is Oh, Are You Bipolar, 1 or 2. Man, this is a sad one right here. I mean, it's basically like an S-word note. I'm not sure if I can say that word on YouTube or not. I can see why he was nervous to release this because this isn't really like stuff that you talk about usually to like the public, you know what I'm saying? And so I can see why it's hard to put a song out like this, but those emotions and that emotion that he had onto the build up, you know, into the beat drop was just the reason why I enjoy Glaive's music so much. And like, it was a very rewarding song as well. Like, this to me is an S tier. I really like the Cypress Grove shout out he gave, you know, a little callback to his first little projects he dropped. As if I'm also going to give an S tier. This is one of the best like Glaive performances in history of his entire career, I think. It's one of those Glaive pop songs. There's a few other of those type of songs on the project, and you know, he executed it, you know, perfectly. Like, I really have no complaints on this song. Fun to hear like the Timothy Chalamet, like, you know, cameo or whatever that he kind of, you know, put in that little skit in the song. 17,250 is going to be a high A tier for me. I really liked the kind of like intro and outro verse he did, where it almost sounded like a demo because it was so raw. It was almost like recorded off a phone, I feel like. And apparently this is the chemical code for cauterization, so that's kind of where the 17,250 part comes in play there, because you know, that's a play on the lyrics. High A tier for that one. I think I'm gonna give Party Urgent Care another high A tier. And I will say the guitars on the last two songs are just absolutely brilliant, and like the guitar at the end of the song, like the instrumental breakdown too, is very cool on Party Urgent Care. I think that all of the first like 5 songs on the project are really strong when it comes to the, you know, the songwriting and the choruses and everything. I'm gonna put the Car as an S tier. This is one that's actually really grown on me recently. I think he said this song is like a situation between like a real friend and like, you know, like cheating and whatever, and so I think he like tells that story, and so he gives you cool things to, you know, picture and scenes to picture in his lyrics a lot on this project. Like I mentioned, there's a few other, you know, pop style tracks on here. It's very, you know, fast, you know, up tempo. I think that, you know, Glaive in this type of pop song is, to some people, might come off as basic, but I enjoy it, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is an alternative, you know, pop genre that I really enjoy, and I want to dive into even more artists, you know, doing this type of similar thing. These are enjoyable tracks in my opinion. You can't really go wrong with the Car. It has a very infectious, you know, chorus on it as well. The title track, I Care So Much I Care At All, is gonna be, I think it's gonna fit right in at B. It's more of like an interlude type song, really short. It's emotional, very similar lyrics to Bipolar, you know, the first song, and you know, the struggles with mental health and that type of stuff. I did think those like touches of auto-tune he used on the first verse was unique. I don't know if I've heard him really, you know, sound like that before. It's a very soft song. Like I said, it's more of like an interlude. I'm gonna play it with the album, so it fits right in at B. All I Do Is Try My Best is gonna be an S tier. This song, I said on the stream, you know, when I reacted to the album, I was like, this song is like a life journey. At the age where I'm at, which I think I'm like the same age as Glaive or somewhere around the same, is like, it's a very like relatable type song, you know, when I'm gonna be moving out very soon, you know, entering my, you know, adulthood, you know, facing, you know, taxes and, you know, being busy all the time, or, you know, just adult, I guess, things. But this is a very, you know, melodic, you know, chill song to perfection. I see a lot of like longevity in this song. If I were to play one song from this album in like 10 years, I feel like it would be this song right here. I'm Nothing That's All I Am is, man, it has a really good chorus. I think I'm gonna put it at A. I might have to switch a few things around. There's a lot of very strong songs in this project. And back to the lyrics again, I like how he really gives you like real situations and scenarios to picture. You kind of like put yourself in those situations, or like picture Glaive in them, and you know, and so I really find the lyrics to be fun, and you know, all types of different themes on this project. Very good theme on like the prom, for instance, you know, talking about not going to prom at all. I think for me, this song's gonna be a solid A tier. And really, the song's kind of relatable and kind of funny because, you know, I look back to, you know, my senior year of high school, and like, if I didn't have a date at the time, like, I feel like I'm someone who would have skipped prom as well. I would have thought that was like lame. I thought though, for the prom, like the king and the queen, you know, lyrics that he put in there as well, which obviously there's a prom king and queen, so those lyrics were kind of clever. Tiziana is gonna be another pretty good album, man, but like, yeah, I'm gonna put it A tier. For me, my favorite part of this song is that build up again that we got. Again, reminding me of Bipolar, which really is one of my favorite songs on this project, but it, you know, has a very similar build up to it. All of the performances on the album, like there's just so much like emotion from Glaive. It's very rewarding when it comes to, you know, the beat drops and everything. Oh, and also I wanted to give a big shout out to like Jeff Hazen or just Jeff, you know, the executive producer for this project. Not sure how to say his name. Dude, he killed it. And like, you know, the guitars were so good on this project, including this song right here. So many good moments where the production really shines, and so him and Glaive are such a really good combo. I think as good as, you know, Glaive's songwriting is on this, and you know what Glaive did performance wise was really solid, but you also got to give it to Jeff and, you know, the other producers on the project and everyone that worked on it, because they kind of helped, you know, build that world for Glaive. But for some reason the last, you know, couple songs I mentioned, the Prom and Tiziana, are just like nostalgic somehow. I know that they just dropped a couple days ago, but they sound nostalgic for some reason to me. I've Made Worse Mistakes is gonna be a B tier. It's a very just a chill song. I almost thought I was like listening to like Nirvana or something like that. Feel good type stuff. This is just a great, you know, album song in my opinion. It could almost go A. I guess I just haven't listened to it enough. Oh my god, you guys are gonna kill me for this. The good, the bad, the Olga is going in C tier. Not a skip, let me make it clear. I just think the chorus is like kind of mid on the song. I think this is Glaive Vault's favorite song. He might have a sniper aimed at my dome piece right now for putting this at C tier. I know a lot of people like this one. I knew a lot of Glaive fans were really gonna like this one. Don't get me wrong, like when the song, you know, switches up on that first verse, like it's cool, you know, that switch of tempo right there. But for me, it's just the chorus isn't like too good, you know, when those drums come in. I will say at least the song is short, so it's like it is rewarding and filling. I didn't really think he like wasted time on the project or anything. Like I don't think the song's a skip. It sounds good with the album. It's just it's my least favorite on the project, man. Now I'm gonna get killed for that one. 2005 Barbie Doll is, put that at another high A tier. This song's a very like fitting like outro to the project. It's very beautiful, very sad. It makes so much sense that his mom's on the project and she's like telling some story about, you know, whatever, like dogs and kids, whatever, blah blah on the phone. It's just super cool to wind that down on the project. That little, you know, sample that was used in it, little vocal sample, was just so cool, you know, meshed in perfectly. The soundscape is beautiful on this song. It was the perfect outro to this project. I don't know, man. I really like songs like this. I'm gonna put that one at S tier, man. I feel like I had to move at least one more song up from A tier up into S, so it's gonna be the last song. I really like the S tier. Overall, I really do like this project. I think it's one of the best this year. Definitely a top 10 project this year. Might even be somewhere around top 5, but it is still really new. Definitely locked in like top 3 Glaive in my opinion. I don't want to like overshoot and say that's like my favorite Glaive project yet, but it might be. It was a very rewarding album to listen to. It's one that you can definitely listen to front to back. I'm a fan of every single song on the project. Let me know in the comments down below your guys' tier list if you want to make your own, or just let me know your favorite song. I'm very curious to know. But I seriously am enjoying this project a ton. Like I'm feeling like at 8.5 to 9 on it, and I'll have more thoughts over on Twitter and Instagram for sure. Thank you guys for watching all the way to the end of the video, and I'll catch you guys with a brand new video soon. Peace.